and welcome to the beginners course on Web GIS and web design and development. So here I already published the course roadmap of our beginners to guide practical Web GIS, web design and development course. So here you can see all of this course module, you can see here. So today is our first lesson. We will start HTML, then move to CSS, then move to JavaScript, then move to Bootstrap, Open Layers, GeoServer, PostGIS, PHP Ajax, and we also see the some libraries, Leaflet JS or Mapbox, and we also try to some live project. So today I will discuss about the HTML. Today is our first class on HTML. We also discuss some of the HTML. Listen. So first of all, HTML is the hypertext markup language. It's design your markup your web browser and build a structure. Okay, so you can write this HTML code on different type of code editor, just like as a Visual Code Studio editor. Then you can also use here the brackets and other. So you can simply download all of this code editor from here. So you can search here the suppose Visual Code Studio code. You can simply search here and simply go to this code.visual.com studio.com and simply click to here. You can download here, or also you can use here the brackets code editor. Simply search in Google brackets. You can see it will be opened brackets.io. You can simply click to here and download from this code editor from here. Okay, so today I will use here the brackets code editor for my writing my code in here. So you can see here I already install and open my code editor. So first of all, you need to make a folder. So suppose I make a folder, this folder I gave this name WebGIS first class. Okay, I gave this name, then simply open this here, and now I will make here a HTML page. So you can simply click to left button and go to the new and select here you can search text document, and I can give this name index. Now you can use here the change the extension. I gave this extension HTML and simply press the enter. Okay, then you can see here a message. So I can simply click to yes, I want to change it. So now you can see it will be changed. Okay, so now in this HTML file I will open in my browser. So for this I simply click to right left button and simply click to open with my Chrome browser, or you can use the another browser, Firefox or Internet Explorer or other. So I simply click to here the Google Chrome. So now it will be opened. You can see this is our web browser and I will open this page in my browser. So now I will some code here. So for this you can simply click to left button on your mouse and it open with brackets. So you can see here open with brackets and simply click to here because I want to write my code on brackets code editor. So I simply click with the open with brackets. So now it will be opened. So you can see this is our code editor on brackets. So now let's go on the HTML. So I already said that HTML is a markup language and it's build a structure on your web page. So it's a some structure. So first of all, it's a tag. So what's the tag? So tag will be we will be start the less than and greater than sign. This is the start tag, and we also use this symbol for define the in tag. You can see here this is the two tag. This is the first tag start symbol and this is the second in tag start symbol. So when I write any name, this is the tag name. So in HTML, when you define in any HTML code, first you should to start from your HTML tag. So I simply use here the HTML and I also closing this tag also will be HTML. So you can remember always closing tag will be start with a less than sign then a black slash. Okay, so then you can use this tag name. So here you can see this is the tag. So you can always use this tag for define your HTML code. So here you can see this is the HTML start tag and this is the HTML in tag. So now you use here the another tag. This tag is name is head tag. So this is our head tag, and another tag, this is our body tag. So this is our body tag. Okay, so this is the common structure of HTML. So first you need to start with your HTML tag, then end with HTML tag, then you can use here the head tag, then body tag. So now you can see if you want to add your title in your web page or website, so you can simply use here the title tag. This is the title tag. This is the title tag, and I define this title, this website title name is Web GIS. Okay, so now I want to save it. You can simply click to file and save here, or also you can save in your from your keyboard. Simply press the Ctrl and S, it will be saved. So now you can go your web page. So here you can see here I already opened this web page in here. So when I refresh this page, you can see this website name or title name will be changed. So when I click to run, you can see it will be changed, and this name will be WebGIS. So this is the common structure how you can easily change your title from here. So you can simply change here, and in the title we can add our metadata and other also link up and other. We can also see one by one. Okay, so then body tag, it's very important. So in the web page you can see here this is the total is the body part. Okay, so when you write anything in the body, we can see under this body. Okay, so suppose if you want to get this heading tag, suppose this is the heading tag, I define a heading tag S1, this is the start heading tag, and this is the in heading tag. So now I defined here some write, suppose I write here this line. Okay, I defined this line. So when I save it, you can see here, when you can click to refresh this page, you can see here it will be opened. Okay, so and it will be also a heading tag. So in HTML have the total 6 heading tag. So we can see here all of this. So you can simply use here, you can now if you want to copy this line, you can simply Control and press D, it will be copy. Okay, so now I change the tag name, then H2, then I also use here the H2. Okay, then I also change this name H3, and I also change here the name H3, and I also change here the H4, and also change the in tag H4, and also change here the H5, and also changed here the S5, and also change here the S6, and also change here the S6. So now you can see here I defined here the total 6 heading tag, and first heading tag it's a big title defined, and last A6 tag it defined the small or a small heading. Okay, so now I save this code and go to my web page and simply click to reload this page. So now you can easily understand this is our first heading, it is the S1 tag, this is our second heading, it is the S2 tag, this is the S3, this is the third heading, you can see S3. Okay, so we can easily bigger or smaller our heading using this 6 tag. Okay, you can see here there are the total 6 tag is available here. Okay, so now we also use here the another tag. Suppose this tag name is paragraph tag, so you can simply use this paragraph tag using the p tag. So it is the p tag, it means the paragraph tag. So if you define any paragraph, you can simply use here. Suppose I copy this line with GIS, I simply copy this line and paste under the paragraph tag. Okay, so it will be paste here, and when I save it and open my browser, you can see it will be added here. Okay, so it's just like a paragraph. Okay, so then we also define how you can add your image on your image in your HTML web page. So it's very easy. So you can see here, simply go to your web browser and you can use here for the image. So when you add any image in your web page, you can use a tag. This tag name is img. It's the single tag because it has no int tag. So it is the only for single tag image, or you can also use the another tag, single tag, suppose bracket, horizontal tag, and other tag will be available. So I simply use here the image tag. So then I want to use here the attribute. So you must always remember that attribute tag is a tag that define or more colorful or more design are applied in your web page. Okay, so attribute has always a attribute name, then assign a value. So here you can see our attribute image. So I defined a attribute image. So now I want to use here the src tag. It means where I define the directory of my image. So here you can see in this file there is no image. So now I add here the some images. So you can see, so you can simply use here the some images here. So for this I simply copy my image directory and paste here. You can see it will be paste in my image. So now I will go to my code editor. Here you can see here it's my code editor. Okay, and I again use here the image. Okay, and I also use here the src attribute. It's the directory, define this directory. You can see here nothing is happened in here because I think we cannot add this properly here. So I go to here again and I also open this here. You can see it will be added images. Now I will open it and I simply use here this. You can see here the another file. When you use here the dot and backslash, you can see the image folder will be available. I simply press the enter. So now which image you can see here the different types of images will be available. So now I want to use here this image C. Okay, so I simply click to here. So when I click to save, it will be saved. So when you refresh my page, you can see this is my page, web page. I will reload this page. You can see this image will be loaded here, but this image is so bigger. So now you want to use or resize these images. So you can use here the another attribute. Suppose this attribute name is height. I use here the height. This height is the 400 pixel, and I also give this width. I gave this width here the 200 pixel. Okay, so when I click to save and reload my page, so you can see here this page will be small. Okay, so I also increase this page image width. I gave this width is 500. Okay, so now when I click to run, you can see this image will be proper. Okay, so now you can see here how you can easily add your images in your web page. So now if you want to use here the list, so we can use the different type of list mainly two types. order list and unordered list. So first of all, it's very easy. So for this, suppose you want to make a unordered list, you can simply use this tag ul, it means unordered list. I define this unordered list first tag and second tag. You can see here, this is the closing tag and this is the in tag. So now I define here the list item. List item means li, it means list item. I define here the li list item, and I define this list item first. List item is HTML. Okay, so then I also define here the second list item is css. Then I also defined here the third list item is JavaScript. Okay, I defined this three list. So now when I save this code, simply on your keyboard Control and S, it will be saved. And when I go to my code web page and refresh it, you can see here the three list will be available: HTML, CSS and JavaScript. You can see this shape is round shape. So if you want, you can change it easily using the attribute. Okay, so I open my code editor here, you can see. So now you want to change this, so you can use here the attribute here. You can use here the type attribute. Okay, type attribute, and you can simply use here the square. So when I save it and go to my web page, so I open my web page and simply click to reload. You can see this symbol will be a square. Okay, so if you want, you can change it circle. It's very easy. So you can just change here the circle. Okay, I write here the circle and save it, and when I click to my reload this page, you can see it will be circle. Okay, so this is an unordered list. So now if you want to make this order, suppose you want to make this list 1 2 3 4 5 just like, okay, just you can change here the ul and you can change here the ol means order list. So you can simply use here the a tag. This tag name is ol, it means order list. So I simply define here the first tag and closing tag. Then I defined here my all of this list item. So I simply copy this list item, okay, and paste into the order list. Okay, so you can see here I defined here the order list and defined here the list item. Okay, when I save it and go to my code editor, you can see this is my code editor. It in my web page. When I reload this web page, you can see another list will be appeared, and this is the order list. Okay, so you can easily make order list or unordered list. You can easily add your image. You can use the different type of paragraph, heading tag, and we can also discuss all of this HTML tag and other things, so that you can easily practice for your develop your knowledge for, and after when you develop it, you can apply this knowledge in your main web GIS and web development and web design. Okay, so now I will talk a very important thing. This tag name is the anchor tag. So anchor tag is that it makes a link up with your other website or other website page. Okay, so it is the anchor tag. So you can simply use here a for anchor. It is the anchor tag, you can see. So now you want to set a directory of your web page, you can simply put a attribute. This attribute name is srep. Okay, now you will define your website directory here. Suppose I want to use here this website is I define this website is GIS Mijan GIS rs.com. You can see it will be opened. I define this directory, and I also use here the sample. This sample name is click me. Okay, so when I save it, you can and go your web page and reload it. So I simply reload this page, you can see a new page will be added here. That click me. When I click to here, it will be gone on my website. On website, you can see I will direct to this website directory with this website. But you can see here, when I click to here, it will be my web page will be gone. Okay, my main web page will be gone, and new tab will be opened, will not be opened. So when you want to click to here, a new tab will be opened in your site, and your final website will be remain here. So for this you can use the another attribute. Suppose I gave this attribute, you can use the attribute is the target attribute, target. So I use here the target, and I use here the slash blank. Okay, when I save it, so in this case I will reload this page again, and when I click to here, you can see a new tab will be opened, and we can go to this my website directory website. So when I click to here, you can see a new tab will be opened, and I go to my website easily here. Okay, so now this is the very easy how you can easily link up with another website in your web page. You can use the anchor tab. Okay, so I hope you understand some of things. So if you have any question, you can this question will be drop in my comment box. I will try to answer. So next time I also use the another tag and on HTML, so that you can easily everything on your HTML, and then move to our course guideline. This is our final course guideline. You can see the CSS, JavaScript, Bootstrap. We also finished all of this course roadmap one by one. So just you can keep in touch with my YouTube channel, and keep and comment on your opinion. I will try to best for this finished this beginners to advanced guide to learning practical web GIS and web design development course. I hope you can gain a lot of things from my YouTube channel video. So just like and comment. Okay, today is no more. So thank you, take care, bye.